What's up, everybody? It's your guy Connor here, and today I'm doing something a little bit different. We're actually going to be taking a look at a product today. We'll be checking out the Razer Seiren X microphone. I don't know, I've been excited for this. It's the newest addition to the Razer Seiren lineup. For those of you who don't know, they do have two other microphones. It's the Seiren and Seiren Pro. They're a little bit bigger than this. This is more like the little brother to it. Today we're going to be unboxing this. We're going to go ahead and set it up and do a sound test, as well as a comparison to the microphone that I have been using up to this point. So let's get started. All right, so when first taking a look at the front of the box, we're greeted with a nice picture of the microphone. Once again, this is a condenser microphone. We also see Razer's really marketing this towards the streamer and video creator for its size, its form factor, and hopefully the quality is there too. Sponsored by OBS and XSplit, Razer Seiren X. On the side, we have the bright green that's common with Razer, as well as their new logo font. I really like how they change that up. It's a good different. On the back, some basic information about the microphone. So ultra precise pickup pattern filters out unwanted noises. It's supposed to be like a super cardioid pattern, which I don't really know what that means. It's just a little bit more narrow of a field. Hopefully that helps reduce background noise. It has a built-in shock mount. So it says inbuilt shock mount that dampens the vibrations. We'll see how that really works. We're going to try to give that a test in a little bit in compact form factor that it definitely is, as well as the nice image of the microphone itself. Okay, so on opening the box here, we are immediately greeted with the microphone. That is actually that's crazy how small that is. That is very small. You can kind of see the actual microphone inside of there. Okay, so this underneath is a micro USB port to connect it to your computer, and this is a 3.5 millimeter zero latency monitoring port. So that's what this guy's for. This is not to connect it to your computer. This is so you can connect a pair of headphones to the microphone and hear yourself back for monitoring in real time. So it's nice to have for sure. This mutes the microphone. So if you're streaming and somebody walks in the room or you have to get up and do something, you can quickly click this and it's going to mute the microphone so that audio is not picked up. This volume knob is for that monitoring port on the back. This does not control the gain of the microphone. So that's a little disappointing, but that's just how it is. Razer logo on the back. I'm surprised. I really am surprised by how small this is. That's really nice. Just some documentation from Razer here. Yeah, this is just welcome to the cult. I think some quick start guides, but I mean, it's a microphone, guys. Come on. Okay, let's see under this guy here. Little foam donut. This is the actual weighted stand. So if you're one of those people, you'd like this to set out on the desk in front of you rather than have it mounted on an arm stand, or say you don't have one yet, this will allow you to do that. This is solid metal. It has a good weight to it, solid foam on the bottom, and this is like a ball joint, I think it is. So this will allow you to tilt the microphone around. I believe that's what this is here, is like an adapter extender. Yeah, that's what that is. Okay. Okay, and there you go. So that's nice. If you're one of those that you'd like this to set on the desk in front of you, that's how you do it. It's well weighted. That's not going anywhere. I mean, it's well weighted. You can pitch it around. That's nice to have. Okay. And then see what's else. Just a cable. I believe that is it too. Razer always does such a good job with their cables. It's a soft braided, pretty long. Haven't actually measured it. Nice pull tab here. Let's see. Oh, that's even Razer green. That's cool. That's cool to see. Look at your detail, Razer. You win an award. Okay. So I think that's everything that's in the box here. It is. We're going to go ahead and get this guy set up on a mic stand. We're going to do our sound test and comparison. So the first microphone we're going to be listening to is the Neewer NW-700 microphone. It is one of those budget microphones that you can find on Amazon. I believe the full kit was probably $30. It has done its job really well. All of my videos up to this point have used that microphone. So we're going to listen to that first. Let's go ahead and get this all set up and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so what you're listening to right now is the Neewer NW-700 microphone. This is what I've been using in every video up until this point. You might be hearing some popping right now because I usually have a pop filter over this. I have removed that just because the way I'm having to point my camera right now was really getting in the way. So this microphone has done a great job. doing what I need to do, and for the price, it really is a great microphone. I believe it was $35 on Amazon, that's US dollars, and it included the shock mount, the windscreen, a pop filter, which I don't really use, but it does have one, an arm stand, and a cable, which included an XLR to 3.5 millimeter cable. You did have to buy a phantom power separately, but that wasn't much more than probably $10 more, and this allows for really good quality recording, especially if you have an XLR to USB interface. I personally do not have one of those, and I have been using the XLR to 3.5 millimeter cable to connect it directly to my PC over here to my right. I've really enjoyed this microphone, but because of the phantom power adapter and the extra cables going around, it's taking up a lot of space on my desk, and then for some reason, I think just for the price and the type of microphone it is, I just seem to be getting a kind of muffled sound, and that could be because of my setup. I personally don't have the space on my desk right now to get an XLR to USB interface. So something like the Scarlett Solo or Scarlett 2i2 would really work for that and probably help this microphone sound much better. So now we're going to go ahead and switch over to the Razer microphone and listen to that. Alright guys, so now you're listening to the Razer Seiren X USB microphone. This is a sound test 1, 2, 3. I'm about 2 to 3 inches from the microphone right now. I like it. I like how it sounds. The biggest thing for me is how small it is. It's so much smaller than my Neewer microphone, and also just the ease of setup. It was super easy to set up. Just plug and play into my computer with USB. Get a little bit closer here so you can hear. And I liked, it sounded more clear to me, whereas my Neewer microphone, I'm playing with the windscreen here. My Neewer microphone sounded muffled. This one sounded much more clear, like it's picking up my voice more naturally. Now, I was going to say, I have this around because I did listen and notice quite a bit more popping sounds because I don't have a pop filter or a windscreen on this one. So a pop filter is definitely going to be something you might want to invest in if you're going to be using this microphone or keeping it close to your face. Because I am one of those that I prefer to have the microphone closer to me on an arm stand or a boom, simply because you can turn down the gain on the microphone and reduce some of that background noise that you'd be getting if you just set this on the desk in front of you. So let me go ahead and put this windscreen on here real quick. Okay, so now this is the microphone with the windscreen attached. It should be reducing some of the popping sounds when talking directly into it, and hopefully doesn't make the sound too muffled or closed off. And you're going to get that. You're going to get that with any windscreen. It's going to just produce a little bit less clarity than you were getting beforehand. So now I'm going to do a test here of the built-in shock mount, because the way this microphone's shaped, I cannot use my normal suspension mount that I'd be using. So I'm going to tap on my desk here. Okay, so that was 4 or 5 taps, and while it was definitely audible when I did the test recording earlier, it did a pretty good job. Definitely better than if you just hard mounted the microphone. If I just took my Neewer and plugged it in and then did that, you'd hear it a whole lot more. And the arm stand does help with that. The springs and it's kind of suspended on the arm stand. That does reduce some of the vibration, but there's still quite a bit passing to the microphone here. I can feel it. So that built-in shock mount does an okay job. Now, I have not been very impressed with the background noise reduction on this microphone. Usually my keyboard here would be directly behind the microphone. Now, the way that I have it set up for recording right now is it's more to my right. So I turned, because I had to turn the camera because I don't have much space right here. And so this is going to be tapping on my keyboard real quick as I talk. So this is hitting just normal keys. I know you can hear that. And that's just kind of the problem when you get with a condenser microphone. Now, I am tapping a little bit harder than I would be typing in real life. But for the most part, if the microphone is in front of the keyboard, you shouldn't hear it too much. But we're going to have to play with that. I'm going to have to see how I feel using that. But OBS and recording softwares also usually have noise gate settings. It'll help reduce some of that when you're not speaking, but when you're talking and typing or key smashing or anything like that, you're definitely going to be hearing that. So it's part of it. But all in all, guys, I am actually pretty pleased with this microphone. I like it quite a bit. It is much better than the wiring setup that I had to have beforehand. Just one simple USB cable to the computer, super easy to set up. You just plug and play. The computer instantly recognized that the most work I had to do was go into my recording settings and set it as the new recording device. So it made that process very easy. So if you want to hear some more sound tests of the Neewer microphone versus this one, go see any video posted before this. That'll be using that Neewer microphone. And any video posted after this will be using this one until further notice. All right, guys, so I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the video for this today. If you liked what you saw, let me know by leaving a thumbs up. And if you have any questions, drop them down in the comments below. I'll be sure to get back with you every question that I have regarding this. I am pleased with this. I do like it. So until further notice, this will be the microphone I'm using. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. My name is Connor, and I'll see you in the next video.